For this video, we're going to suppose that the relation T is defined as follows. T is going to be equal to the set of ordered pairs -8, 5, 1, 2, 6, -8, and 1, 0. And we want to use that relation the way it's defined to find what the domain and the range of T are. So let's look at what we've got. T is a relation, so that just means it's pairing up some numbers, and these numbers are going to be ordered pairs. So in other words, this -8, 5 right here is an ordered pair. That 5 is connected to the -8. It's an x and a y value. And so we have 4 ordered pair here, and our ordered pairs are always an x and then y, x comma y. And so what you want to do in a problem like this is think to yourself, our domain, that's always referring to our x values, and our range is always referring to our y values. So if we're interested in the domain, all we want to do is underline or circle or list all of your x values that you have. And of course the x value is the first number in an ordered pair. So right down here in blue, we're going to list the domain, and we're going to say the domain is equal to, and we're going to use this little brace right here, or the braces, and that's used to signify that what we're going to write out is a set of things. It's going to be the set containing the numbers -8, because that's our first x value. It contains a 1. It contains a 6. Again, I'm just kind of listing off these different values. The last x value we have for the last ordered pair is another 1. But we already have 1 listed once in our domain, so we don't have to write it again, because that's one feature of sets of numbers or of objects in general. You don't have to repeat elements. If it's in there once, it could be in there 1,000 times. It means the same thing. And so we're just going to say the domain is -8, 1, and 6. And now let's do the exact same thing for our range. Our range, you always think of it in terms of your y values. And so you can underline or circle or just go ahead and list off all of your y values in this relation. So our range is equal to, again, the set containing a 5. We have a 2, a -8, and a 0. And so this time we, of course, didn't have any repeating elements, so our range has one more element in it than our domain does. 5, 2, -8, and 0. Now that's our answer, and you can circle that and be done with it. And you may have a question, why aren't we writing these in ascending order from left to right, or ordering these numbers somehow? And the answer is you don't have to. Just like you don't have to repeat something more than one time in a set, another feature of sets is that you don't have to put them in any particular order, because it's non-ordered. And so that's it. That's all you have to do. So just to kind of reflect on what we've looked at, if you have a relation, or even if you have a function that is made up of several ordered pairs, your domain is always just going to peel off the x values and list it off in set notation, and the range is always going to be doing the same thing to your y values.